Hi, thanks for tuning in to see what's going on in and around Grace Church. There's so much going on. I want to encourage you to check it out on the events page of the church website because there's lots to look forward to and lots to participate in, and we're grateful for all that the Lord is doing. Today, I want to take a little bit of time to help us recalibrate, reorient around something that we aim to do from the very beginning of the year, that we wanted to claim the word reverence for this year. That as we come before the Lord, as we study His Word, as we spend time in prayer, as we gather in worship, as we go out and serve His kingdom, our aim is to grow in our posture of reverence, understanding that everything we have comes from Him, understanding that He is so much higher than we are, so much more powerful, so much wiser, so far beyond us in every way. And we've claimed Hebrews 12, 28, and 29 as our verse for the year. And I want to encourage you to memorize that verse. Therefore, let us be grateful for receiving a kingdom that cannot be shaken. And thus, let us offer to God acceptable worship with reverence and awe, for our God is a consuming fire. That this is a verse that's meant to draw us back to the reality of who God is, that when we come before Him, we should have great reverence and great awe for His name. And that should be a regular part of our worship, of our coming before His presence. So today, in a posture of worship, what I want to invite you to do is to enter into 3 different prayer prompts and to pray specifically about each one. To just stop your day for a few minutes and spend some time with the Lord to lift up His name. The first one is that you come before the Lord and you say something along the lines of, I bless you, Lord, for providing for me when. I bless you, Lord, for providing for me when. And think of 2 or 3 times where you have seen the hand of God on your life providing for you. It may have been in times of struggle, it may have been in times of transition, or it may have been in times of emotional suffering and painful times. So, whatever may have happened there, identify 2 or 3 times where the Lord has provided for you and just bless His name for the ways in which He has provided for you. Secondly, we want to come before the Lord and we want to praise His name. So I praise you, Lord, for helping me escape blank. I praise you, Lord, for helping me escape blank. And consider 2 or 3 times in your life where maybe you felt trapped, where you felt stuck, where you felt the weight, the guilt, the shame of your sin, and you didn't know how to handle it or what to do with it. Offer that to the Lord and say, Lord, I praise you for when you lifted that burden, when you delivered me from that entrapment. Give that up to the Lord and spend a few minutes being specific in prayer before Him. And then finally, we need to confess our love for the Lord. We need to remember that He is to be the love of our life. He is the focal point of our life, and everything we do should be done in light of our relationship to Him. So let's just stop and express our love to the Lord and say, Lord, I love you for the ways that you blank. And maybe it's the ways that you have shown grace, the ways that you have shown mercy. But again, aim to be specific in how you come before the Lord and the ways that you pray. So again, I want to encourage you to just stop and pray for a few minutes and in a posture of reverence, lift this up to the Lord and say, Lord, I bless you, I praise you, and I love you for these reasons. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. We'll see you on Sunday.